Okay.
It says it's live.
Yeah. So we're both on our own channels looking, and we're going to give it a minute to catch up.
Yep. Give us a minute if we have to mute anything. Actually, there we go. Got it. I caught it.
So mine's muted.
I am going to pull it up on my phone too, just so when I start crafting, because I've kind of rearranged my area here. It just popped up that you're live on my phone.
Oh, funny. Yeah, probably did the same on mine. We're trying something, I mean, aside from like lots of things new, but we're actually, this is our first time streaming on 2 YouTube channels simultaneously. So bear with us as we figure this out. We're both watching our own channels and our own comments, so you can watch in either place. So we'll try and say anything out loud. So if you're watching on the opposite channel, you don't miss what's going on in the comments. Someone said hearing an echo.
I'm going to go ahead and answer a question that I see on my channel, Heather, because it's a question about you. Eva was saying that she had received an email from me that I left Pink Fresh, but she didn't realize that you had, and she didn't know where you went. So why don't you share what's going on in your life?
Really quickly, someone said they're hearing an echo. I don't know. I've got everything turned off, so it shouldn't be doing that. So make sure you don't have another window open.
Yes, make sure you don't have multiple windows because I have everything muted. So
same here. Good. Okay, and yes, so to answer, Melissa said Leah has a bad echo. Hold on, let me just really quickly check my settings here on the sound. I've got something called echo cancellation on, so it should be
echo on Leah. Okay. So I have it YouTube muted, so it's definitely not coming through.
Same here.
That. But I have to be able to hear you.
I know. This is kind of interesting. Let me try. Let's see. I don't quite know what to.
Leah is echoing. Seriously, I don't know why I would be echoing because I don't have any audio coming through other than our initial one.
Same. I was to say because it's only. And I have something called echo cancellation on. Well. This is part of the learning experience, part of what we're figuring out.
It is, exactly. Because I don't hear anything at all.
I know, and you sound good to me, which is what's confusing me, because I don't hear it. Let me just confirm. So that's muted, that's muted.
And I only have one camera on, so there shouldn't be... I'm very confused by this.
I know. So this might just, I don't know how bad it is. I'm hoping you guys can listen. I think we might just need to kind of move forward a little bit. We'll just try and be careful to take turns talking. The only other thing I can think of is if I alternate muting. Let me try and mute me and let you talk, Leah, and see if that goes away for a minute. Let's just see what happens.
Good. Okay. All right, Heather is muting herself. If you guys could let me know in my comments if I am still echoing right now, that would be great to know, because I am really at a loss of why I would be echoing because I don't have multiple elements up. I mean, I have multiple cameras, but it should just be one microphone that's working. Okay, so apparently that worked, Heather. So the echo went away, according to everybody.
All right, now that I'm unmuted, let's see what happens if it comes back or if that kind of fixed.
All right, so Heather turned her, she unmuted herself. Can you guys let me know if I'm echoing again now that we have that back up?
Waiting for a minute for comments to come through to see.
Thank
you, everyone, for bearing with us as we figure this out.
There, and the echo's back. Well,
okay.
Let me know.
Can everyone just comment, is it bearable? Can we go through and try and maybe take turns muting sometimes while we're explaining something? Um, or is it just absolutely awful and we need to kind of really alternate muting and unmuting, which is going to be really fun if we need to do that.
Yeah.
And while you guys answered that real quick, I'll answer that question about where I ended up going if you're on Leah's channel or didn't know. I'm actually working with Simon Says Stamp now, so that is my new job. So, and funny enough, we're both going to be using Simon product this morning. So, yeah. Okay, can't understand Leah in the echo. It's awful. That's what I'm getting on mine. All right. Let me try one other thing here. I'm just going to test this and see.
Okay. Oh, and someone did say it's also on Heather's channel. So people were asking if it was just mine, but it's both of our channels that this is happening on.
I switched to a different microphone. Let's see if that makes any difference.
Okay, let us know. We did switch mics. I do hear like it sounds like wind, Heather. Is that normal?
My laptop's running really hard, I think, with the stream.
Gotcha.
So it's the fan running on my laptop.
Gotcha. I'm getting quite a few, and actually Audrey said that worked on my channel.
Okay, so so I changed just to my laptop microphone, which might not be as great of sound, but at least it fixed it. So it seems to just be my overhead camera. So if it fixes it, then we'll call it good today, and I'll just try and keep my face turned that way to talk.
Perfect. Okay, yay.
Somewhere in there, and then we'll keep figuring this out later.
When we switch our cameras to our overhead, we might have the same issue.
We will watch the comments, and if you guys start noticing again, let us know. But in the meantime, we'll call this a win. Yay for troubleshooting. So now we can get to the fun part, you guys.
Yay, no more echoing. We worked through that. Let's talk about fun things. Let's not talk about stupid tech stuff.
All right. So one fun thing, because this is, as you have seen, this is our first time, can't tell at all, this is our first time together in quite a while and streaming on 2 channels simultaneously. So I know that kind of made it a split. So all of you had to be like, which channel do we go jump over to and watch? So we wanted to do
whatever channel you
absolutely. Yes, but we thought it would be fun.
Competition with each other.
Not a bit. That's why we did them both at the same time. But we thought it would be fun. We both are destashing our craft room, so we have a lot of stuff. So we thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a giveaway, but we're going to not pick it until Monday. That gives you time. So if you're watching on Leah's, you can comment now, or you can comment on the replay. And then you can hop over to mine later, and then vice versa. If you're watching on mine, you can comment now or on the replay and hop over to Leah's. That way you have a chance to enter for both giveaway options on there.
Absolutely. So I think we're both just going to stuff like a padded envelope full of goodies that we are destashing from our craft stash. So
still very good stuff, just some of it's stuff that we have used. I mean, we have enough stuff to use. Yeah, it's time to let go. So
it's possible we didn't use some of it.
It's very, very true. In fact, I have one thing in mind that I might tuck in that I don't think I did use. So something will be brand new in there most likely. So yes.
So now that we've kind of gotten past our tech issues, I just want to say thank you everyone in the comments for answering us as we tried to work it out, and 2, a lot of you have talked about how excited you are to see us together again, and I am just so thankful.
Same, we are equally excited. So is there any other questions on yours that we need to answer? I'm going to check mine.
I don't think so. I think we're good, and we should probably get going because we're going to probably go a little over the 1 hour mark with the tech issues. So
yep. So let's switch our cameras and see if we can. There we go. All right, I've got my camera. Leanne Party, yes, there is. She commented on mine. Is there such a thing as too much stuff? There is absolutely.
I do think that there can be too much stuff.
Catherine asked on my channel if she missed an announcement and where we have landed. So I am now working with Simon Says Stamp. That is my new spot. And Leah, do you want to share about kind of what you're doing at the moment?
And right now, I'm actually focused on getting my little rear end to Montana first before I settle down and start like working again. So I've had some really great conversations with some companies that I'm really excited about, and I'm sure more will be revealed in the coming months. But for now, I am packing my house and cleaning and purging and destashing and doing all of those fun things.
It's basically a very full-time job.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So we're both going to use different things from Simon, but we're kind of both leaning a little Valentine-ish theme. And
Yes, we are.
mixing new and old from the most recent release. So I haven't even used this stencil set, and I don't think you've used what you're mainly focusing on today either.
I've used this chunky hearts panel about 1,000 times because it's like my favorite die ever from Simon Says Stamp.
Yes.
But I have never used the Sweet Treats products. And I get a little box each month from the Simon release. And I got the stamp and the stencils, and I was like, I will use these cute little things. So I went ahead and bought the dies. And my new mantra is if I buy it, I have to use it.
That's a really good mantra. I love it. Okay, so she's going to use those. I'm going to use mostly this background stencil paired with a few other things. And really quickly, I have to add on, Rose Griffin commented on, said, hope that we will make this a regular series. Absolutely. That is the plan.
Absolutely. This is a plan to do this more frequently. Obviously, Heather and I enjoy each other and we enjoy crafting together. So this is definitely something we plan on doing more frequently. You might have to bear a little bit with me until I get settled in Montana. We might be a little bit more sporadic until then, but rest assured, we will have a more regular crafting together schedule come very soon.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and just both dive in. I'm going to do 2 colors of backgrounds, partly because I want to do glitter paste on one of them, and I don't know if it'll dry in time, so that way I'll be able to completely finish one card and have another one that isn't, but I'm going to do 2 different colors because that's how I roll, and I do that.
Of course.
So I'm going to do a cool tones and a warm tones, just because I think it's fun to mix and match. But I'm going to start with my lightest colors, and I'm actually going to really softly ink blend the background on mine because I don't want to start with them just stark white with the stencil over the top. So I'm going to do a soft blend and then blend a little darker over the top. So these are the colors I'm starting with. And I'm just going to...
Nice. I'm just grabbing some of those stamps. I'm not going to do all of the Sweet Treats. I'm going to grab that cake pop, and this is pretty flimsy, so hopefully it will work out. I could grab the die, but I don't really feel like it. So
I'm christening brand new blending brushes. Try and say that 3 times fast. Brand new. I can talk.
Brand new blending brushes. That is a mouthful for sure.
I tried to say blind.
All right, so I'm picking the cake pop, the truffle, one of the cupcakes, and the little wrapped candy. All right, and I'm going to heat emboss. So I've got to grab those. Ooh, that is really close to that camera. And Heather and I are both using all new setups here, and so I have a feeling that it's probably not going to mute the heat gun. I think you're going to get to hear that in all of its glory, so I do apologize, or I could just mute myself real quick.
I'll say when it gets to it, if it gets loud,
let us know.
Because I can mute it while she's doing it.
Okay.
But we can play it by ear and see.
Well, that's really fun on my channel. Mom Full of Joy says, I'm on Heather's live right now, but I wanted to pop in and say hi, Leah.
That's awesome.
That is so cute. I love it. And Christine Turner asked me, when is my official move date? And we are shooting for that last week in February, Christine. That is hopefully not a pipe dream. We are going to try to hit that mark. We just have decided we need to rip off the Band-Aid and get there.
It's so hard. There just has to be a goal. Huh?
Yes.
I know that feeling of Though anytime I've moved, it's been a very much like this is when you have no choice. So at least you have that flexibility.
Yes, we sure do. But, you know, our construction loan and getting going on our home kind of all it's pending selling this home. So we're both just like, we need to rip off the Band-Aid and go.
Yeah. It's time.
It is time. Avra says she's popping back and forth and commenting on both. I love it.
That is awesome.
Talent, my friend.
That is absolutely awesome. Let's see. Betty said that's soon to be moving. I was like, yes. All right.
Yes.
There's my warm yellow, orange, pink
That's
colors.
pretty, Heather.
So then I'm going to do, this is just like my starting background. So I'm going to do my...
I'm going to stamp one more for good measure.
Cool tones.
Just to be on the safe side.
What am I doing?
You know what? I grabbed my standard gold embossing powder out, but I think I want to do gold pearl. I just got to find it. Give me a sec, friends. Oh, it is low quantity. I know something I need to put on my order list.
Believe it or not, we actually had weird little tech gremlins even before we got started, so it kind of delayed even us starting.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't driving with my computer today. It seemed. It's, of course, test yesterday went perfectly fine. Smooth, wonderful, easy. And then, of course, the day that you actually have to go live, it's like, I don't want to work.
Right?
Right. Oh, goodness, I think I just got gold pearl embossing powder everywhere. Oh, well.
Wendy said she switched to Heather's channel to see if the sound is better, and it is, but it might just be that I'm a little ahead on the streaming because I think we've got it fixed and working. So now I just need to do some research on why was it that way.
Yeah, that's really, really strange, and I'm not sure if there was something I need to do with my microphones either. Y'all, we're both using like totally new systems, so
yeah,
we're kind of figuring all that fun stuff out again.
Learning process.
Yeah,
I get it.
Avery said, "I'm the reason that she uses gold pearl embossing powder."
Is she the one who got you addicted?
Right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss. So y'all let us know if the heat embossing is too noisy, and we can mute it as well.
Yeah. I'm just watching. Okay. At least on my end, it actually sounds like it kind of muted it a little, so I think we're good. Let me know in the comments, of course, if I'm wrong, but at least initially on mine, it feels like it muted it, so. All right. Get this taped in place.
All right, I'm done. And oh, hi, Marianne. Sheep is on yours, but she popped over to say hi to me too. This is actually so fun. It's a little chaotic, but it's fun.
I know. Probably making it chaotic for everyone else. At least on my end, I didn't see anyone comment otherwise, but on mine, it actually sounded like it kind of muted it a little. So I think.
Okay, cool. Audrey commented on mine, says you can hear it, but it's not too loud, and it did end up getting quiet. So awesome. That is perfect. That is so good to know. All right, I'm gonna let those kind of settle in. I don't want to accidentally smudge it, and I'm gonna clean my stamps off real quick.
Oh, fun. I love tone on tone. It's so fun.
Oh, that is pretty. I was so enthralled in my heat embossing that I have no idea what you're doing over there.
I had to focus on that. It's okay. I'm kind of half watching you because ink blending is a little more mindless as I try and make a mess of myself.
Common Sense and Leanne commented on mine that it seems like we have an extra zip in our voices, like we're almost giddy. I think we are, because it's like we haven't done this together in a while.
It's like a reunion.
So we're just happy. I think we're just happy.
Yep. I agree.
The gang's back together. All right. I will think I'm going to use one of these sentiments later on, but I think I'm going to stamp that later, figure that out later. I'm going to get going on the ink blending on my cute little sweet treats here.
Okay.
Let's see.
And
I have a grip mat.
now that I have my
initial this down.
background, I have other ink colors that I thought I might just kind of come in and add a little tiny bit of additional shading just with the darker of each of those and my little brushes. So
all right, my well-loved grip mat there. Grab a few of these. So the way that these stencils are kind of laid out, if I can find them. Give me 1 second here. Here they are. Okay, so these are kind of cool stencils because they basically put everything for each element into one area. So you just kind of move it around and blend what you want. So I grabbed this one because it had the lollipop, the truffle, and the candy all on one. So I can easily do all of that. And then there is the stencil with the other large cupcake as well. So there's 4 stencils in this. You have all of the stencils for coloring and all of those different sweet treats, which is really super cute. And on the back, you have a little guideline as to what it will look like when all is said and done.
nice.
Oh, Audrey, that's so sweet. Audrey said she has an extra zip today watching us together again.
Aww.
So thank you. That's so nice. Okay, Lollipop, what are we going to do with you?
Oh, okay. Who was that? Let's see. Michael Rutledge said those hearts were giving me giraffe, but then the red took it away. Like it kind of, I could see the yellow and the orange kind of having a little bit of a giraffe.
Oh, I see. Actually, I now do see what he's saying.
But a very loving giraffe.
A very beautiful giraffe.
Yeah.
But I do get it.
Yep. Totally.
All right. Cherry Blossom. I might just have to switch inks. You know what I might do? Because while I have plenty of ink stands, I might just kind of layer them up like this and take the... Oops, I think this would be easier. And then I can kind of just do this.
You definitely got.
And then I have access to all of the colors. This would have been a good choice to actually grab cubes, but hindsight's always 20/20, friends.
Always. All right, I got a little heavy on my red shading there, but whatever.
Okay.
All right, here's my first reveal with my first.
Okay, I gotta watch. Okay, I'm watching. I have to watch my screen because I don't see it in the eCam part.
Oh, that's right. So you have to wait for the delay.
I'm 30 seconds behind, so give me a minute.
Whoops. I forgot about that. There's got to be a way. We'll have to find a way to fix that because I don't know. Maybe we're working on it.
I see a beautiful face in the eCam one, in the eCam part. Oh, look at that.
Fun.
That is so pretty. It kind of does have like giraffe vibes.
Yeah.
I love it, but like good giraffe vibes.
That would actually be really fun if you had a cute little giraffe critter thing or something.
Right? Like maybe one that's like holding a heart. How cute would that be?
That'd be adorable. Okay. Let's see. Let's give these a quick spritz off.
Oh, hello, these. So happy to see you, John. Hi, friends. I am like woefully behind Heather on this, so
no, you're not. Remember, I'm doing 2 cards.
Oh, that's right. Okay, phew. I'm like, oh my gosh.
No, that's why I'm hurrying so much. Otherwise, I would be slowing down so that we were like keeping pace. But I'm like, no. I've got to double up here.
Okay, good. Phew.
Relax.
All right. So there's that guy, and I'm just gonna do each sweet treat I'm gonna take each sweet treat. So I'll switch between colors. My brain cannot get out what I'm trying to convey. I'm gonna do each treat in full. So I'll be switching from different ink colors here and there because I just feel like that will be easier.
Really quickly, I'm going to add on, I know Leah had a longer than expected dentist appointment this morning, so she didn't get her supply list linked up yet, but she'll do it after live. And I do, on my YouTube video, I have my supplies linked. So we're each just linking our own supplies on our own channel, so you can check those out.
You can shop from whoever you'd like if you want to shop, but mostly this is just about inspiration and having fun.
But there's a reference in case you have some of the same supplies or
yeah. My dental appointment was, it was just a standard cleaning. All was fine, but I had to get the full X-ray, and those took an additional half an hour. I was not expecting that. So I was like, oh, awesome. Yay.
Just what you wanted.
Okay. Just what I wanted. All right. For the sweet treat, this guy right here. Oh, you know what? I should color that because I want to keep the stick white for that cake pop. So I am going to add just a little bit of color so there's a little differentiation in there. This is really a super fun stencil concept, though. I love this ability to have different layers on singular stamps. You don't have to color every single piece in. I actually think that's kind of fun. You can pick and choose which pieces you want to use. And look at how cute that cake pop is to begin with.
Oh my goodness. See, I can see it in real time at least, and that's adorable.
Okay, good.
We might have to play with, I'm wondering if we try it again and if we do dial in with Zoom, if that will work better. So we might have to test that next time and see, maybe that'll fix the sound issue.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. That could definitely be part of it.
That'll be something we do later. Okay. Oh, before I move on, here, I clean that all off. And then...
All right, I'm moving on to the truffle. I think I'm going to do a cute blue or like a turquoise little, whatever those little paper holders are, but I'm going to clean my brush real quick because I think I used a darker tone for it last time. So I'm just going to clean that really quickly. Thanks, Stacy.
So I've got a comment on mine from Betty that says, Leah, that is so sweet.
Oh, thank you, Betty.
Can't see it. Share that on there. And if you didn't hear what I said at the beginning, I'm shading, just adding with a little brush the next deeper shade and adding just a little bit of shading in here for fun to make them a little more dimensional. They were fun.
I am going to answer, or I'm just going to quickly just answer a comment from Jill P. She said, I had no idea you started a new job. Heather has started a new job, so I'm not sure if you were talking to Heather or me. I did resign from Pink Fresh Studio, in case you weren't aware, and I am currently focused on moving to Montana before I settle down into a new job. So I am still kind of just figuring my life out, basically.
She's freelancing.
I'm freelancing.
Oh, I love that. Which color is that? Is that turquoise? I didn't see what color.
That's turquoise. Yeah, it's turquoise.
No, those colors.
Yeah. Oh, did I put this the wrong way? No, I had it right. Okay, no, I have it right. Phew. And then I'm going to do a really light pink truffle with a little bit of chocolate drizzle. Actually, I might not use the espresso at all. I might leave that drizzle white and add glitter to it.
That sounds delicious.
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
You know what? This is the second time now you've done something on a live that I've watched while I'm doing a sugar fast that makes me want sweet treats.
I'm so sorry, Heather. Oh, yeah, I did macarons. Okay. My birthday
at least paper ones. I can still have those, right?
Exactly.
Amy asked on mine, any ideas on who you will settle with when you get moved? I'm assuming that's for Leah.
Oh, talking about me.
Yes, I'm guessing.
do have, you know, I have had some really great conversations. I'm not quite ready to share where I might possibly end up at this point. But I have had some really fantastic conversations. I am doing just some freelance, like, um, design work, not product design, but project design work for spellbinders. Right now, that's just freelance. It's not like a job.
There's my
So
two. I don't know if you can see if the delay is kicked off long enough that you can see it on the live, but there's the two.
not quite yet, but it's getting there.
Skip
It's getting
that.
there.
I'm just holding it there for a minute. But part 2 is done.
Oh, those are fun.
So before I do the
Fun. I love
glitter
those.
paste, just because I figure my chances are better of it actually drying, I'm going to die cut
Absolutely.
my panels so that I can get that done. Ava, you know what? I'm doing it, the sugar she asked about. She said she needed to do a sugar fast, but she's not that disciplined. I'm doing it with a friend, so accountability is kind of a really good thing. It's probably the only reason. And once you get past the first few days, it's not really that bad.
Yep, when I do like a tried and true Whole30 run, which is also absolutely no sugar,
Yes.
other than sugar you get from fruits and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's really not so bad after like about the first 3 or 4 days. You kind of get past that sugar monster that rears its ugly head, and it really
I'm
it's
going to
not
die
too
cut
bad.
real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. You're welcome, Jill. Thank you so much, Louise. I appreciate that. You know, I think Heather and we are super bubbly. I think we're enjoying life. We talk every single day, at least once.
At least.
At least once. And,
Sure.
you know, we're having a great start to 2025.
Yep.
Okay, I just have my cupcake to finish.
Nice.
Which, you know, not, oh wait, big cupcake. Here we
Actually
go.
doing pretty good because I'm just die cutting and then I still need to do glitter paste and splatters and stuff. So one more die cut, I'll be right back.
Good. All right, I think this one is going to have a pink wrapper because the other one has a blue wrapper. All right.
Oh, Michael Retledge on mine comment, he's supposed to be cutting milk and eggs out entirely due to be allergic, as well as wheat due to intolerance. But it's hard to do so many at once. I totally understand that.
Man. Yeah, I'm allergic to wheat, so I get that. And I had to cut way back on dairy because it did start upsetting my stomach. I didn't have to fully cut back, but I did cut way back on dairy as well. So, but eggs, man, that's a killer. We are big egg people in this house.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, which many years ago, and there were not as many options as there are now, I was allergic to milk and eggs and wheat and sugar. And for some reason, we separated out cheese, but cheese is basically dairy. But
yeah.
But yeah,
well, you know what?
Not very many good options for any of those. So it was
that, Heather, is so hard.
Fortunately, I outgrew it. But that probably made it easier for me to be stronger about being able to handle, you know.
Very true. I was diagnosed as allergic to wheat when I was 3, in a time when gluten-free really wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
So my mom had to make this like weird stuff out of like soy.
See, and now I'm allergic to soy, so that wouldn't even work.
I know you are.
All right, I'm gonna put glitter paste. I'm gonna do it on my blue-green panel for fun. And I don't know if it'll dry in time. That's part of why I did too. So if this one doesn't dry in time, I'll just finish this card afterwards. But this is Moonstone, I think is the color. And it's from
I love that glitter paste, Heather.
I haven't used it in a while.
Grab red because I want to make those little hearts on the cupcake red. I think that sounds fun.
I have to clean my desk after this.
I know.
Didn't really think about
that. You especially. You're going to have paste everywhere.
Indeed. But that's okay. It's totally worth it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, man. A sticky on my channel could be a big cut out onion. That is hard too, because we cook a lot with onion for like flavor and
Actually, no, I have a friend who's had that, and it's the same thing. She almost can't. I thought soy was bad, but I think onion would be even harder.
that is hard. Ugh.
All right.
All of these allergies we've all developed over the years.
I've got a bin
My
of soapy
grandma was
water.
allergic to a lot of stuff, so I think that's where mine mostly stems from.
Yeah. And I can't really complain. I have 2 nieces now that have recently been diagnosed as celiac, and I just think, you
Oh
know,
man.
a wheat allergy.
Yeah, at least I'm not that.
Yes, I was gonna say that's like a whole nother level.
That is. All right, I think I have officially blended all the things in.
All right. And I think I'm done cleaning up my mess here. Although now I'm going to make another mess because I want to add some splatters to the other one. But there's that panel.
Okay.
We're going to set it aside, see if it'll dry in time. I'll at least show you
All right.
how far it dries by the end.
Oh, my cute little boots. How fun are those?
Cuteness. Okay.
I love those. All right, I am going to die cut them because I do want to add some glitter accents to them, but I think I should die cut them first so that I don't smush all of the glitter. Well, because the glitter will also need to dry. So let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Lots of allergy chat. Ava, her son was allergic to.
Mind, so we're in good company.
Yep, for sure. All right, I'm going to add some white splatters onto mine using Picket Fence opaque white paper splatters. This is actually my first time using this one. I used the black ones on a card recently, but I wanted to try the white.
That's cool.
I've got my splatter box. Hold on now. I'm actually going to reverse this because I want to protect my laptop from the splatters more. So it's a little more important.
Oh, thanks, Louise. Louise said it's cute that these put a smile on her face. I love to hear that.
Oh, yay. All right, let's see how this one goes.
I think it's so fun that we are doing similar things, but they're like not exact, or we're doing like similar kind of theme, but we're using totally different product. I think it's super fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure how, I think this is sinking into my cardstock more than I hope. So it's adding kind of like, you know what though, I might not be taking it up. Let's try.
Oh, are you talking about the splatter?
Yeah. Like it's not super opaque white. It almost just looks more like a sparkly, but when I put it out, it didn't look. Let's try. Oh, hey, look at that. I did not shake it up enough. Let's try that again.
Ah.
That might be better.
That might be the problem.
That definitely looks. Okay, hold on. I'm actually just going to clean off what I had there and start fresh. Not mixing with the.
Oh, I want my other cutting sandwich. I prefer this cutting sandwich for coordinating dies. Glad I noticed that.
All right, let's see.
Louise is asking if both of us can see her comments. Louise, I can only see the comments on my channel, so that's why we're kind of like repeating the comments as we say them. And so if you have a question for Heather, I can ask it live for her, and she will certainly answer.
And vice versa.
And vice versa.
All right. I think that's good enough for now. So we're going to call that. They're almost more like a little shimmery, glittery, which I kind of like that too. So, and I think my ink is still wet too, so I think it's kind of reacting in with that. But it adds a fun little, a bit of a touch there. So.
Leanne Party on my channel said that she loves the paste that you used, Heather.
Yes, I love that one too. I'm going to use them more because I feel like I open them, use them once or twice, and then forget about them, and then they dry out because they sit for a long time. So.
I know, that drives me crazy. I need to be better about using pastes for that exact reason.
Right?
Because they do dry out, but they're fun. I think they're just kind of messy. And so sometimes I'm like, oh,
that shows.
I don't always feel like I have the time. And so I just need to make the time because they're so fun to use.
Yes. Okay, well that dries a little and my paste dries. I'm going to start die cutting my sentiments. I didn't really prep in advance, so it's all going to be on the fly and live, which is okay.
Louise just wants you to know how happy she is to see us both.
Yay.
We love that. Thank you, Louise. We're
We
happy
are
to see you too.
Okay.
All right, that is done. I got my little guys all cut out. Now, let's send back my scrap paper because I'm going to add a little bit of glitter here and there on these because what is a love-themed card without a little bit of glitter?
What's any Leah card without some glitter?
Well, you know, that's fair.
I mean,
oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, that's actually a good time to mention that. If you guys, whoever's channel you happen to be watching this on, we would love if you gave it a thumbs up. That's helpful both now and on replay. So,
sure.
and we really appreciate it if you do. Okay, come on, glue. You know, it's been a little warmer out and I had it closer to my window and I wonder if it kind of globbed up on me a little bit. Globbed up on me.
There we go. All right.
There we go.
Make sure everything's looking good.
And this isn't going to be perfect. I am just going to add glue in the areas, like a little, just freehand where I want some glitter to find itself. I could use the stencil, but nah. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's handmade, not Hallmark, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, you know what? I could probably just dip this in here. Oh, and then I don't have to make such a huge mess.
That's a good idea.
Oh, look at how cute that is.
And it feels like something you do on a real cupcake, like dip it in the sprinkles or whatever.
Exactly. That turned out so cute. Okay. So then for this one, let's do, actually, I think I'm going to add glitter to the cake layer. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty. And even though I don't particularly love dipping my fingers in glue, I think I'm just going to do it to smooth it out a little bit. This one time here.
Trying to decide if I wanted to use a bubble mailer, but we're going to use a bubble mailer. Yeah. If you've watched us before, you know this trick. If you don't, if you have an intricate die cut or something, instead of a metal shim, we like to use a bubble mailer to get that added pressure to help get a better cut.
Y'all, look at how cute that is.
That's adorable. Oh, goodness. Really good job, too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that was so cute.
That was worth interrupting for. Totally worth interrupting for.
Sorry.
All right.
And I love the bubble mailer technique. Heather shared it with me ages ago, but it took
stubborn.
me so long. I was so stubborn. It took me so long to adapt and bring it into my world. And when I finally did, I'm like, I'm dumb. I should have just done this from the get-go because it's the best tip ever for intricate dies.
So essentially, just to explain it, if you have not seen it, a little scrap of a bubble mailer can be the paper one, the plastic one, it doesn't matter, but it goes under, so you're die cutting into your cardstock or whatever you're cutting into, then the bubble mailer is under that, or if your sandwich is reversed, it would just be the same thing flipped over. But so it's bubble mailer on the bottom, then your die, or I mean, then your cardstock, and then your die, so that you cut through the cardstock into the bubble mailer. Oh, look at that little candy.
All right. It glittered all the things here.
But look at that. Look at just how great. That die was so intricate. My plates are well loved on this. And look at how well it cut that out. I mean,
I'm a little bit behind, so I'm waiting to see it.
That lovely delay.
Yeah.
Well, next time we'll try it with Zoom. We'll see what we can figure out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a process, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Okay, I got all my little pieces. Oh, that is fun.
Michael Rutledge on mine says, Leah's card's making me hungry.
Sorry, I think I've done that the last 2 times.
I'm going to set this over here.
All about the treats, it seems. Okay. These are so cute. Oh my goodness.
Betty Blythe says she needs to try the bubble mailer trick. Yes, yes, you do. It is.
Definitely. Don't wait as long as me, Betty. Use me as an example. Just do it. It's worth it, I promise.
The best bonus about it is it costs nothing. Like, I absolutely love that fact that we all have bubble mailers. You don't have to buy anything. It's kind of recycling something. And yeah.
Okay.
And it's easier on your machine than metal shims.
Exactly. So. I did cut the little chunky panel beforehand. I just want to see it. I kind of want to figure out which sentiment I want to use. So I'm just going to do try to figure out a little layout here of where I want to put everything. Oh, that's so darn cute, friends.
That's already adorable. I think you're going to beat me.
Oh, I still have to stamp a sentiment and cut it out. And so you're good. You're good. You're good. I might cut a couple of these hearts as well from ivory glitter and kind of place them in a couple of those background pieces too. So I think you're good, Heather.
That's good.
That's going to add some time. Yeah.
We'll live. I'll live if it isn't. So let's see. Ooh, okay.
Oh, hi, Sandy.
Jennifer
My friend
just
Sandy
joined.
Powers just jumped on. I just saw her in the comments here.
Checking real quick
And I have one. Lisa is asking, the bubble technique is plate, bubble mailer, cardstock, die, plate. Yes, that is the correct order, Lisa. All right.
I have a comment from. Where'd it go now? Jennifer says, "Hi, Heather and Leah, late, but happy to see you both together."
Hi.
A few people saying they have tons of bubble mailers. I'm like, right?
I have too many bubble mailers. I'm going to end up having to either offer them up on like a Crafty group or buy nothing group because I have too many. Currently, I have literally lost the stamp set.
Don't you hate that?
Like, where could it be? My desk's not even that messy. What in the world?
Is it on the bottom of your Misty?
It was on the top of my Misty. Thank you.
Close. That's funny. I'm going to throw out there again for anyone who joined late. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my tea there to clear my throat. That we are also doing a fun little crafty destash parcel envelope, padded envelope full of goodies that we'll give away. We'll probably draw that winner and post them on Monday on each of our individual channels. So you can hop back and forth between our two channels and leave a comment to be entered for that. So.
Yep, we'll each pick a winner randomly from both the live and the video comments, the replay comments. So you are safe and eligible to win from both as long as you head over and comment on the replay of both of them or the one you didn't watch live, or if you watched both on replay. Okay, I do have to figure out which one do I want. I really like the scripty love you. And then I think I really like the with all of my heart as a little secondary. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Lisa, yes, I can tell you the two channels. So you're currently on mine, which is Leah Lawson Creates. That's my YouTube channel. And Heather's is her YouTube channel. You can find her at Houses Built of Cards.
When we finish, we should link to each other's channel. Maybe make it easier to find. I think that would be.
And I will put that in because I have to update my video description with product links anyway because my dentist appointment ran too long, so I kind of missed out on getting that done. So I will make sure that I also add a link to Heather's channel in my video description so you can find hers that way as well.
And same, I'll just update that real quick when we're done. And I don't have any more
Audrey said she was stubborn to adopting the bubble mailer technique as well, so I'm glad I'm not the only one.
You're in good company. You're in good company.
I'm in good company. You know what? This is actually a pretty solid stamp. So I am going to condition it really quickly so it will accept ink a little bit better. The way that I do that is I just have a standard pink eraser and I rub it over the stamp a couple of times and then wipe it clean. And typically it always stamps really beautiful after that.
And this is a trick I learned from Leah. I'm making some full panels real quick to put behind my cards. And it's just like kids' fun foam.
I love those full panels.
And then wide tape. You could also, I've done these before with just like a tape runner or some liquid glue on the foam. It's just quicker to do this, and you know it's going to hold nice and securely. So
that's awesome. Because do you want to know why I do that? Because nobody likes a saggy card.
Nobody likes a saggy anything.
Nobody likes a saggy anything.
Especially when you're our age, you start to think about that.
Exactly. I don't want things to sag. I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. So I think I'm going to do the main scripted sentiment in a nice shade of pink, a nice matching shade of pink. I picked peony, but I think I'm gonna stamp it a few times. Ooh, that just did not stamp well. Maybe I need to condition it a little bit better, or one more time. Let's see, maybe a second layer will prove to be better. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better.
Amy mentioned that on mine that she has a devil of a time cutting that tape, the score tape. And I will admit, like when I'm doing a bunch of panels, I feel like by the time I'm done, my pinky finger always gets on it, and I feel like I've just lost. It's really exfoliating. I lose like a whole layer of skin on there.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna try stamping this one more time, and let me see if I can get a little bit better coverage on it.
Okay. Panel on. This one still needs to dry, but I don't know if you can see on the video, it's starting to kind of get more shimmery and sparkly in some areas that are starting to dry. Like I said, I don't know if it'll be done before the live's over, but I'm starting to come to life a little bit on there. I love it. Okay. I think I'm going to...
Oh, that's much better. Okay, cool.
I'm going to put that up on phone, but I think I'm going to skip that.
All that good.
All right.
Okay. I got to stamp the other sentiment.
I want to add a little secondary.
Wait till you turn 68.
What was that?
Phyllis, fair. She said, wait till you turn 68.
Yeah. It'll be here before we know it. Yes, Amy, I use nonstick scissors because she said something about it sticking to the scissors. Betty Blythe just asked question, if your card is made of heavy cardstock, do you still use the fun foam? I don't do that so much for the stability as the dimension, because I want that. You don't have to at all. It's just something when I'm doing a big panel. Sometimes I like to pop it up because it just makes the card it kind of pops out at you a little more. Totally optional if you're mailing it and you don't want to hassle with that. Absolutely not a problem, but it's just a little thing that I really enjoy doing. So I'm going to add a little secondary sentiment, and this is another new release. It's called Circle Sentiments, but I love the really scripty. They just look like little handwritten fonts on there. So I'm going to add, let me put this on my card here.
All right, there's that. Let's clean these off. Okay. All right, I've got those stamped. I got to trim that one down and then die cut out the other. I'm going to grab my small die cut machine to cut out the one sentiment. Grab my paper trimmer here. I have glue on my finger. Ugh, it's annoying. Oh no! I lost my little cutter piece. Where did it go? It must have popped off.
Oh!
Huh.
Rather an important detail on there, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Sherry
am not
Miller.
completely sure what it went, but I have another one, so I'll just grab a new one.
Thank you to Sherry Miller. She said she hopped over from Leah's channel to say hi and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I appreciate
Oh, I
that.
love that. This is so fun. I'm so glad y'all joined us on this.
And I'm glad we were able to solve the tech gremlins.
Oh,
For now.
yeah, me too.
We'll work on that.
Thank you for helping us all with that too, so we could troubleshoot. That was always helpful. When you can let us know what the problem is, because we couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
So.
And it's hard for us to test that without.
I think I kind of smudged my sentiment, but I think it'll be okay. I can always redo it later if I want to.
I won't tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruth, we haven't set, Ruth just commented that she loves that the two of us are together and glad we're doing this. She said she usually can't catch midday lives due to work. It'll probably be a mix of different times. I don't think we're set on any consistent. It just is kind of changing from week to week. We might try and start something a little more consistent once Leah gets moved and settled.
Yeah.
But we're definitely going to try and mix and match this in a lot.
Yeah, and I think we're going to try here and there to do some weekends. Because I know that a lot of people do work during the day, so.
I went and put my Misty away with my sentiments still inside it. That's not very helpful.
Oh.
Like, where did my sentiments go? You lost your stamp set? I lost my sentiments? We're a pair.
We are a pair sometimes. Hi, Holly. Holly's popping onto my channel to say hi. You must have been on Heather's.
Louise is commenting on mine. I don't know where I am. Watching on TV and phone. Just care seeing Leah and Heather together and other stamping friends. That's the best.
I love that. I have no idea what I'm doing where I'm at, but it's fun.
That's how I feel every day.
Yep, same here. Oh, look at how cute that is. I love that.
Oh, that's adorable.
All right, I'm going to cut a few extra layers so I can stack it up.
All right.
Oh,
I love that.
Cynthia. She said she missed us both together. Thank you. We missed doing this together too. So this is definitely part of our future plans is to do this more frequently.
This is a really good question. Audrey Douglas said, thank you for, she said she loves my backgrounds, but wrong name. Amy Moore said, can we do some craft alongs?
Oh, it's funny you should mention that.
we're working on
We are working on that. So something that would actually be really helpful right now is if you guys could let us know, like, what you would like that to look like going forward, because obviously we won't be working for the same company.
Yeah.
So, are you good if we just kind of use whatever products we want to, and it's more of just like our truly, like, we're just crafting together. Like, we can give you the information of what we're using beforehand, but you can also just pull from your stash, like
we did before. Yeah.
Kind of like what we did before. Yeah. So hit us up. Let us know a little bit of your feelings on that. And that will help us gauge, kind of what to do for that going forward. But yeah, we would love to, we've talked about it, and we would actually love to really get that back going, because we had so much fun with everybody that joined us each month. Like, that was such a great time.
Yeah.
Hi, Jennifer.
Ruth asked if we'll see more of each other in real life when Leah moves. Yes, we will.
Yes.
She'll only be like a day's drive away. I cannot wait. Oh,
I know. We're so excited. She's going to be my IKEA dealer, because we don't have IKEA in Montana.
Yep.
So she's going to have or I probably am going to be placing IKEA orders for her to pick up and bring to me on occasion.
Absolutely.
Especially as I'm dialing in what my new craft room looks like.
Yes.
Once that house is built.
Yes. In the meantime, you'll probably just be limping along with what you already have.
I am. Yeah, I will be limping along with what I currently own, because I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff not knowing exactly what I want it to look like. So that seems silly. That seems silly to me.
I'm seeing a few comments on, like, any product, love lots of companies, different or even old product. I kind of like that idea too, kind of like pulling older stuff from the...
Oh, yeah. And then, because then you might be more apt to have it in your stash. So
Louise
that's kind of
Schatz
cool
said
too.
knowing themes or techniques ahead of time.
Oh,
So that's a really good idea too.
that's a really good idea. Absolutely. This is all great feedback. Thank you, guys.
Very much.
I have to laugh at Holly. She says, she goes, I can't have both going at the same time because the closed captioning goes bonkers.
Oh goodness, I imagine.
I imagine.
I can imagine. Good decision.
Really good decision. Hi, Joan. I'm not sure if I might have missed you popping on earlier, but I just wanted to say hi because I see your comment now, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. Christine Turner said, whatever product is fine, so we can use what we have. For her, she said it's the techniques that appeal to her. So, and plus, just crafting together is good fun. So, love that. Thank you, guys.
Agreed.
That is great information.
Yes.
All right. I am going to pull out this chunky heart thing because I want to cut it from some ivory glitter cardstock real quick, and then I'll start assembling my cards or my card. I don't need a bunch of them, so I'm just going to grab a little scrap here, and that should cut out at least 3. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm using the Michaels brand glitter cardstock today. You can 100% use the Pink Fresh version as well. I just have a ton of the Michaels, so I figure I might as well.
And there's a similar, it's called Champagne from Simon Says that I used on my live last week. That's a very similar look
is it
too.
similar?
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit thinner.
Oh, I love that.
But it works really well.
I love to know a good, because, champagne glitter is like my absolute favorite, but I love to know a good, like, alternative.
Yep.
Because, I don't link to Michael's, so.
Right.
That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah. At least it's there if anyone wants, but
Exactly.
if you have one local, not everybody does anymore. I feel like even those are starting to become less common.
Oh, that's so sweet. My friend Sandy, who lives here, she said Treasure has a covered trailer, and they can also haul IKEA to Montana when they come see me if needed.
Oh, that's
I love
awesome.
that. Thank you. You guys are the best. I've got such an awesome crafting community here. I'm gonna miss everybody so much. But Josh and I will be back because he still works for the Best Buy corporate office here. So he wants to come back a few times a year to work in the office with his employees that are local, and sometimes bring his other remote employees in as well. And I have my crafting community here. I have my dance fitness community here. So I'll be back and forth a bit.
All right, so that's not dry yet. I will have to finish that one afterwards, but it just keeps peeking around a little more as it dries and the sparkle starts to show through.
Oh, that is so fun, Heather. I can't wait. I haven't gotten to pay much attention to yours because it's on my tiny little screen.
Yeah, and it's the delay. Yep.
So I can see your fun cards coming together.
So we'll enlist all of your help again next time when we get ready to figure out what works if we test it with Zoom. So
yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to start assembling my card here.
I'm going to add some bling.
I will probably add bling afterwards just for the sake of time, friends. So
that's okay.
Also, I have no idea what I want to put on it, so I think I'm going to take a little bit of time to think about it.
And I kind of grabbed, I think I'm going to go just with my warm tone blends of the Dazzling Gems because I think that's going to work really fun.
Oh, thank you. Joan Bardi said, so glad to have you back together. Thank you. We're so happy to be back together too. The gang's all here. That's every single time I think about that pops in my brain.
Yep. 100%. Okay, do I you know what? I put the warm ones on there, but now I'm like, maybe I just want to take
not sure what you think.
The iridescent one.
Oh,
I think I might just.
I have to tell y'all. So Heather went live last week, right?
Yes.
On her channel. And I was in the comments for that one. I had some major eye issues going on last week, so I could not do anything live. But she used these really cool rainbow gems that Simon offers. And she sent me a little gift box a little
They are
destash box
magical.
herself, and she included some of those rainbow gems in there. They don't match my card today, so I'm not going to use them today, but they are magical, friends.
And I'm using, this is another, it's a similar, these are called Prism. So they're
Oh,
like an
cool.
iridescent rainbow over clear.
Oh,
I think
that
I
is
might have
so
left
fun.
some of those for you when I visited last time.
Oh, maybe. I'll
That
have to
might
look
be.
in my drawer of goodness.
Yeah, I think I left you some of those. Otherwise, I probably would have sent you these too. But the rainbow ones, when I got them, it was like, oh my goodness. The pictures, they do not do justice to it, even a little bit. So
That's really cool.
Catherine is
I am
asking.
painstakingly adding a ton of foam tape. I'm sorry, I know this is taking forever, but
It's okay. Catherine's asking
I
on
don't
mine
want my
about
little heart.
any new choices for embossing powders. I don't think I have any
Oh,
new ones currently. Are there any that you're loving?
I haven't. Probably the only one that is new-ish that I've used is the iridescent ones from Hero Arts. But I mean, those aren't even new. I think those came out like over a year ago. I'm not completely sure.
And here's the
But
funny
they're
thing:
fun.
I got that after you used them, and you know what?
Uh-huh.
I haven't used it yet.
Oh,
It's not bad.
they're super fun. You have to just trust the process because the little
Yeah.
tiny bits of mica, they like stick behind and you have to clean them off after you heat set. And it is a little scary. You think that it didn't work the first time that you pour them on your paper.
Yeah.
But they are super fun.
Yeah. I need to try it. I saw someone way back when we were talking about how you had your rule with when you buy something new, you had to use it. And someone said,
Yep.
I always buy the stuff I use about a year later, or I use it, the stuff I buy. I said that backwards. You know what I mean?
It's fine. I knew what you meant.
You knew what I meant.
No,
Oh,
I'm in the same boat. Like right now, like I'm going through stuff and I'm like, I'm using this because I bought it forever ago. It may be on clearance. I don't care. I'm using it. I've got to use it at least once.
I'm having a really hard time being patient. I want this to be dry like now, but I'm just going to show off the sparkle. It's still like I can feel it. It's still wet on the back. It's not dry enough, but I was hoping it would.
It'll get there. It'll get there.
It'll get there. But I'll have good
I
photos of
apologize.
it when it
You're
is
probably
open.
done, and I'm still over here like
It's
trying to
okay.
pull all the release paper off.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do that I want to tack on here. I don't have anything pulled out for it, but I'm like, should I add like a little, maybe I'll add a little bow on here.
That'd be cute. And that would help you. I'm totally doing everything off camera. Sorry, guys.
Let me feel a little bit.
And that would help you waste time while I'm figuring out my life over here on this card. I promise it is going to come together.
Well, and
we all know Heather is a quicker crafter than me.
No, but I also couldn't finish my second card, and I went fast hoping I could, so I'm kind of stalled.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair. You did kind of rush on me.
Yeah, because I was hoping it would dry in time, but it's
Audrey
okay.
said she squealed giddily for the possibility of upcoming craft-alongs. So thank you, Audrey. We love to hear that. That's so special.
Yes, thank you.
And Chris Parkin is saying that she said she has missed us both so much. Thank you. We really appreciate that. We have missed you all too.
Right.
Okay. I got that done. Okay. So let's get these guys arranged. I think I'm just going to glue them directly to my card front here. Oh, this is so darn cute. And I do want to pop a little bit of ivory glitter hearts here and there. Not everywhere, but just kind of here and there.
I'm not entirely sure if I like this bow. I made the bow, but now I'm like, I don't know if I love that.
Not sure?
I'm not sure. I don't know. It's kind of cute, but it's kind of little. It's giving me Daddy Long Legs spider vibes on there, and I'm not sure that I'm.
Oh boy.
You know how I feel about spiders, so we might just skip that.
Heather's not a big fan of spiders. I mean, nobody is, but Heather definitely is not a big fan of spiders.
Heather is particularly not. Leah has seen.
So I have a feeling she's going to say no to the bow.
No to the bow. At least that bow. We might try. I don't know. Let's see if there's maybe a different little. Let's try this.
Oh, that is the cutest comment. Cynthia left a comment on mine. She says, it says, how to know you're a Leah Heather super fan. Hubby just made us lunch. He's working from home and I'm retired, still recovering from surgery, and he recognizes our voices. That is so sweet.
That's funny.
That is really sweet.
Really
Okay,
quickly, let's see. I have a question. Let's see. Julie asking what I use for the gold sentiment on the front of my card. It is Tonic Studios Mirror Cardstock. It's honey gold is the color. And it's the satin effect one. And then that's vellum for behind it. And then this is the die. It is linked on my video if you want to find it easily. But it's called Love You Very Much. It's one that's been in my stash for a little while, but I really love it. So.
Okay. I'm getting there. I promise I'm getting there.
You're fine. I'm fiddling with a different bow to see if I like this one.
Okay.
I already feel like I like this one better. A cute little white one I think is a better fit.
Good. And I'm just going to glue these down. I'll probably pop a little bit of foam dots behind some areas, but I'll do that after the live is over just to make it a little more sturdy here and there. Oh, hi, Michael. Michael popped over to say hi on my channel too. Hi.
Hey. I love it.
Michael said we natives are supposed to put the spiders outside alive, but but it's spiders. It might lay eggs on my way to the door. I feel that.
Same. All right.
You know what? I leave spiders. I leave them alone on the outside of my house. They're supposed to be great at catching insects, all of that. If you stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine. But the minute that spider is in my house,
there we go.
You're fair game. Sorry, spiders, but you are.
Amy's asking if it's a CZ sentiment. I don't think that one is. Usually they have CZ in the item number. Nope, and this one isn't either. The secondary one is from the Circle Sentiment, so I don't think either of them are actually on this one. And there's that little tiny, I did tuck a teensy tiny bow on there in the white, so that's the only thing I don't have linked because it was but it's Lawn Fawn, Lawn Trimmings, Hemp Twine, and it's just the white, so I'll get that linked.
It was a last minute decision as Heather had to waste time while I finished my card.
That's okay, but no daddy long-legged spiders, so I'm happy with that. Actually, I think that really needed that. That was the one little finishing touch that was perfect.
I'm almost done. I'm just attaching my sentiment.
You're good. I keep thinking maybe my panel will dry if we take longer, but it's not gonna. It's
not going to. Okay.
I want it to, but it won't. So I'm gonna have to be patient. I'll just, like I said, I'll post those in the next. Probably get them posted today if all goes well, and up on my Instagram. So that's my goal.
Yeah.
At the latest tomorrow morning.
Yeah, same. At least tomorrow morning, but hopefully today because I have actually really decent weather out right now.
Yeah.
And light. So.
I'm fully looking at yours now, and it's adorable. I kind of been half looking while I was paying attention to what I was doing, but I'm just going to sit. I'm going to switch my camera around now.
Okay. I'm almost done because like I mentioned, I'm going to put my gems on later.
But mine are done, so I'm just going to flip it around so that it's...
There we are.
Cuteness.
How cute did that turn out?
Love it. Such Leah colors, too.
Thank you. Yeah, they're definitely Leah colors. Okay. I have a mess over here, but that's okay.
And you know what? All in all, like we're like 15 minutes over, but the first 10 minutes was just tech stuff. So we actually did pretty close to an hour. We didn't do too bad.
Right?
So I am happy.
All right. Shoot. Clicked the wrong one.
Oops. The fun of switching.
There we go. That's the better camera.
So we'll put you guys all to work next time. We'll try it with Zoom or tweak some other things and see what we can figure out and get it working. So,
absolutely.
Final comment. So one quick reminder, leave a comment since we're just kind of ending. If you've already commented in the live, that's an entry. Pop back into the replay and leave a comment on each of our channels. And on Monday, we'll give away a fun little package of either new or gently loved goodies from our craft room destash. So
Absolutely. Oh, that's cute. Amy posted, I love your card. I can't wait to see the blue, green, yellow. And then she goes, oops, wrong live.
it's
That is
fine.
totally okay,
It's
Amy.
fine.
This is like chaos.
We'll probably look and check each other's. And we might keep streaming to both channels. We might just alternate on each other's channel and do it that way. We haven't fully decided. We're going to play with it and see what works best. So time will tell, but for now, this was kind of fun to do it this way. And I really liked it.
Exactly. We're just trying out all the things, having fun right now.
Yeah.
And just enjoying crafting together again. It was so much fun, Heather.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We so appreciate you guys, and it was fun to hang out with you guys again, too. And I think that's good.
And we
So
will pick winners on Monday.
Yep. So we will let you guys go and have a great rest of your day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.